Apollo 8 was the first time ever a species from Earth left the planet in a ship of its own making to visit another world. It's like kicking a football and scoring, except the goal is 366,667 fields away. And it was navigated with a computer that had less computer power than a very simple hand calculator. But unlike computers of today, it was designed not to crash. And here is how you program it. This is the computer interface called the DSKY. Like everything in aviation, it is an acronym used to save time because of the possibility of hyper-time critical situation. DSKY stands for Display Keyboard. It has many functions, but we are going to focus on three. The first is the program, which the astronauts is using. The next is the verb, which is the command you want to execute. Last is the noun, which is the thing you want executed in the program. Since the computer had limited memory, it used digits instead of names to run the program. There is a master list of the codes and associated functions. This is very easy to understand, and you do it every day. For example, let's say you want to work on your paper on Apollo 8. First, you would open the program, which would be Word. In this case, Word is named 77. Then you would select the function you would like to do, or the verb. In this case is open the paper, which is labeled 31. And the thing you want to do, the paper that you want to open to work on your program, in your program Word, is your paper called Apollo 8. Here is 33. So what you want to do is you want to open the program called Word, and you want to open the file called Apollo 8. Then you would select Enter, and just like you do now, the paper would pop up on your computer interface. So if we look at this program that the astronauts are running, it's program 77, and that's the command service module target Delta V, which basically means the spaceship that's going to the moon, they want to know what their target change in velocity is. The next is verb 31, which is request wait list, which means they're looking for information that'll help them get to the moon. And then finally, time of ignition, and that's what they're requesting the information on. So they're trying to find out what their change in velocity will be, and they want a list of it for their time of ignition. If you want to find out what all the functions of the DSKY are, please join us on our Patreon page called Spacecraft Interactive Virtual Museum. Here you will not only get access to other exhibits like the Space Shuttle, but you will find in-depth videos on how we got to the moon in 1969. I want to close with the crew of Apollo 8 broadcasting from the moon. With all the issues that happened on Earth in 1968, the space program gave hope that nothing was impossible. May we find hope with all the things that seemed impossible last year that we accomplished in the space program. And may that give us inspiration to solve the problems of today.